Today we are going to show you 12 things a wise person never says. But before that, you need to know these 7 secrets. Let me share a brief story to illustrate this better. Imagine a small village in a tranquil place where a wise old man lived. People often sought his wisdom. Despite his fame, he remained humble. He spent his days connecting with the Creator and pondering the mysteries of existence. Folks from near and far came for his advice on big and small matters, and he always provided wise answers that satisfied everyone. One day, a curious young man from a neighboring village visited the wise man. This young man was known for his ability to make friends and talk about anything. Every day, he went out looking for someone to share his life stories with, but he felt an emptiness inside, as if something was missing. After listening to the young man and observing him for a while, the wise man gave him a challenge: to live in silence for 7 days. Each morning, the wise man would share a lesson of wisdom, reminding the young man that these were truths to live by, not just stories to tell. The young man accepted the challenge. On the first day, as the sun rose, the wise man said, "Never reveal others' secrets. What is shared in confidence must remain confidential. Betraying trust sows discord and damages relationships." The young man listened seriously and accepted the guidance. On the second day, the wise man shared, "Do not reveal all your plans. Not everyone wishes for your success. Sharing your intentions with anyone can attract unnecessary obstacles. Let your results speak for themselves." The young man pondered deeply over these words. On the third day, the wise man said, "Avoid sharing your personal complaints with everyone. Spreading negativity only breeds resentment and doesn't resolve conflicts. Seek reconciliation or forgiveness, but don't let the poison spread." The young man took this wisdom to heart. On the fourth day, the wise man said, "Don't brag about your acts of kindness. True generosity does not seek reward or recognition. Let the action be its own reward and allow your deeds to create invisible but deeply felt ripples of goodwill." The young man felt a deep peace, beginning to understand the depth of the shared wisdom. On the fifth day, the wise man advised, "Avoid speaking about others' flaws and mistakes. It's a destructive habit that leads to pride and resentment. Instead, seek understanding and empathy, for we are all human and imperfect." A feeling of empathy began to grow in the young man as he listened intently, deepening his understanding. On the sixth day, the wise man advised, "And never express your fears without reason to anyone. Expressing them frequently without filter amplifies others' power over you. Instead, seek to understand their origin and face them with courage." For the first time in his life, the young apprentice began to feel the strength in silence and introspection. On the seventh day, as the sun rose, the wise man shared the final piece of wisdom: Avoid making your wealth or possessions a topic of conversation. They do not define your worth or character, and their exposure invites envy and materialism. True wealth lies in your heart and mind, not in your material treasure. Thus, the week of silence ended, and the young man was transformed. He no longer felt the need to fill the silence with words, finding satisfaction in calmness, wisdom in introspection, and strength in silent resilience. He thanked the wise man and departed, not with a story to tell but with deep wisdom to live by. This story illustrates the 7 things we should keep to ourselves, not as secrets but as principles for a harmonious and respectful life: others' secrets, personal plans, complaints, acts of kindness, others' flaws, personal fears, and our material possessions. Now that we've learned these 7 important sources of wisdom, let's look at the 12 things a wise person never says. Intelligence is not only measured by intellectual capacity or grades, but also by wisdom, decision-making, judgment, and emotional control. A wise person is someone who thinks carefully before speaking to avoid saying something inappropriate, as a wrong phrase can leave a bad impression on others. Before we dive into the first thing a wise person never says, make sure you've liked the video if you're someone who appreciates wisdom. If you wish, comment below with "I'm ready to learning it." Number 1. Gossiping and spreading rumors. Gossiping and spreading rumors are behaviors that wise individuals conscientiously avoid due to their pervasive negative impacts across various aspects of life. These actions not only erode trust but also contribute to a toxic environment characterized by insecurity, resentment, and fractured relationships. Wise individuals understand the profound consequences of gossip and choose to prioritize ethical integrity, positive communication, and personal growth. Psychologically, gossiping can stem from insecurities or a desire for social validation. Individuals may engage in gossip to feel included or to elevate their own status within social circles. However, this behavior often backfires, leading to increased stress and anxiety for both the gossiper and the targets of gossip. Research indicates that gossip can perpetuate negative emotions and undermine mental well-being, highlighting the importance of fostering positive, supportive interactions instead. Ethically, gossiping raises significant concerns about integrity and respect for others' privacy. Wise individuals adhere to ethical principles that prioritize honesty, fairness, and accountability in all interactions. They recognize gossiping as a breach of these principles, choosing instead to uphold values that promote mutual trust and dignity. In professional settings, gossip can have serious repercussions for workplace dynamics and organizational culture. It can breed mistrust among colleagues, damage morale, and hinder collaboration. Leaders who overlook or condone gossip risk creating a toxic work environment where productivity and employee satisfaction suffer. Wise leaders implement policies that discourage gossip and promote open communication channels to address conflicts constructively. Moreover, gossiping can perpetuate harmful stereotypes and gender dynamics, unfairly labeling individuals, particularly women, as gossipers. This overlooks broader societal influences on communication styles and interpersonal relationships. Wise individuals challenge stereotypes by advocating for inclusive communication practices that value diverse perspectives and empower all individuals to contribute positively to the community. In personal relationships, gossip can strain friendships and familial bonds, often leading to irreparable damage. Trust, once broken, can be challenging to restore. Wise individuals prioritize nurturing relationships based on mutual respect, empathy, and genuine connection. They understand that gossip not only harms others, but also reflects poorly on their own character and values. The advent of social media has amplified the impact of gossip, making it easier for rumors to spread rapidly and reach a global audience. Online platforms can exacerbate cyberbullying and reputational damage, highlighting the need for responsible digital etiquette and empathy-driven interactions. Wise individuals navigate social media with integrity, critically evaluating information before sharing and promoting positive engagement that fosters meaningful connections. Culturally, attitudes towards gossip vary widely, reflecting societal norms and values. While some cultures may view gossip as a form of social bonding or information sharing, wise individuals advocate for respectful communication practices that preserve cultural traditions while promoting empathy and understanding. They recognize the potential harm of gossip and strive to foster inclusive environments where trust and respect thrive. Gossiping also impedes personal growth by perpetuating negative thought patterns and hindering self-awareness. Wise individuals prioritize self-reflection and introspection, cultivating a mindset of continuous improvement and empathy towards others. By refraining from gossip, they create space for positive self-expression and constructive dialogue that promotes personal and collective growth. Ultimately, gossiping undermines the foundations of trust, respect, and integrity that are essential for healthy communities and relationships. Wise individuals contribute to creating supportive environments by promoting ethical awareness, positive communication, and empathy-driven interactions. As the saying goes, great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. By elevating conversations and actions that uplift others, wise individuals cultivate environments where trust, respect, and empathy flourish, fostering stronger and more meaningful connections. Number 2. Rash words. Rash words are like arrows shot without aim, capable of causing wounds that linger long after they are spoken. Wise individuals understand the profound impact of words on relationships, recognizing them as tools that can either build bridges or burn them down. Proverbs from various cultures echo this wisdom. Speech is silver, silence is golden, encapsulating the idea that sometimes saying less can convey more wisdom and restraint. Research underscores that effective communication skills are not just about speaking eloquently, but also about knowing when to speak and when to listen, fostering deeper connections and mutual understanding. In personal relationships, the effects of rash words can be devastating. Hurtful comments or thoughtless remarks can damage trust and intimacy, creating rifts that are difficult to mend. Studies show that couples who communicate respectfully and empathetically are more likely to experience greater relationship satisfaction and longevity. Wise individuals prioritize emotional intelligence in their interactions, understanding that words spoken in haste can leave scars that may take years to heal. Professionally, the impact of rash words can be equally profound. In business negotiations or leadership roles, the ability to communicate effectively can determine success or failure. According to surveys, executives rank communication skills as essential for leadership, emphasizing the importance of clarity, diplomacy, and foresight in conveying messages. Wise leaders cultivate a culture of open dialogue and constructive feedback, encouraging team members to express themselves thoughtfully and respectfully. Moreover, rash words can perpetuate harmful stereotypes and biases in the workplace, undermining diversity and inclusion efforts. Organizations committed to fostering a culture of respect and equity recognize the importance of mindful communication practices that promote fairness and understanding among employees from diverse backgrounds. Wise leaders champion diversity initiatives and strive to create environments where every voice is heard and valued, fostering innovation and collaboration. Culturally, the art of speech has been revered throughout history as a reflection of wisdom and character. In ancient Greece, philosophers like Socrates emphasized the importance of dialogue as a means of seeking truth and understanding. Similarly, in indigenous cultures around the world, storytelling is valued as a sacred practice that transmits cultural teachings and moral lessons. These cultural perspectives highlight the responsibility individuals have in using their words to build connections and foster empathy across diverse communities. Psychologically, rash words often stem from emotional triggers such as anger, frustration, or insecurity. Individuals who speak impulsively may do so as a way of asserting control or seeking validation. However, this reactive behavior can backfire, causing unintended harm and escalating conflicts. Wise individuals practice emotional self-regulation and empathy, recognizing that words spoken in haste can damage relationships and undermine personal well-being. Spiritually, many traditions emphasize the transformative power of mindful speech as a pathway to enlightenment and personal growth. In Buddhism, for example, the practice of right speech is one of the components of the Noble Eightfold Path, guiding practitioners to speak truthfully, kindly, and with mindfulness. This teaching underscores the profound impact words can have on oneself and others, encouraging individuals to use language as a tool for promoting harmony and understanding. In the digital age, the consequences of rash words are amplified through social media and online platforms. Thoughtless posts or comments can quickly escalate into cyberbullying incidents or online disputes, creating lasting reputational damage and emotional distress. Studies indicate that the anonymity and immediacy of digital communication often lead to impulsive behavior, with individuals expressing opinions without fully considering their impact. Wise individuals navigate online interactions with mindfulness and respect, promoting civil discourse and responsible digital citizenship. Moreover, the prevalence of misinformation and fake news underscores the importance of discernment in communication. Wise individuals critically evaluate information before sharing it, striving to uphold truth and accuracy in their interactions. By promoting informed dialogue and fact-based discussions, they contribute to combating misinformation and promoting a more informed society. The practice of avoiding rash words is a testament to wisdom and ethical conduct. By cultivating empathy, emotional intelligence, and cultural awareness, wise individuals foster meaningful connections and contribute to creating inclusive, respectful environments. As the saying goes, words have the power to both destroy and heal. When words are both true and kind, they can change our world, Buddha. By embracing the art of mindful speech, wise individuals uphold values of integrity, respect, and compassion, making a positive impact on others and society as a whole. Number 3. Conflict and provocation. This is about perennial features of human interaction, often driven by personal insecurities, a thirst for dominance, or a need for attention. The inclination to provoke others can stem from a variety of complex psychological factors, highlighting the diverse motivations behind such behavior. Recognizing and understanding these motivations requires a nuanced understanding of human nature and emotional intelligence. People who possess high emotional intelligence can navigate social complexities with finesse, recognizing when to engage and when to abstain from conflict to preserve relationships and foster mutual respect. Avoiding unnecessary provocations and disputes is not merely a sign of emotional intelligence, but a strategic decision with profound implications. Engaging in conflicts, whether personal or professional, risks escalating tensions and deteriorating relationships over time. The ability to communicate effectively underpins successful conflict resolution. It involves active listening, clear expression of thoughts, and respectful acknowledgement of differing viewpoints. Constructive dialogue not only resolves immediate disputes, but also strengthens relationships by promoting understanding and collaboration. In today's interconnected world, the repercussions of even minor disputes can be magnified by social media and instant communication. What starts as a small disagreement can quickly spiral into a public controversy, affecting personal reputations and organizational dynamics. Thus, exercising restraint and foresight in conflict management is crucial in mitigating potential harm and preserving individual and collective well-being. Wise individuals prioritize peace over the need to prove themselves right. They understand that humility and patience are essential in diffusing volatile situations and maintaining harmony. Choosing not to engage in unnecessary conflicts demonstrates strength of character and a commitment to fostering positive relationships. Such individuals recognize that long-term consequences of disputes can extend beyond immediate relationships, impacting broader social dynamics and organizational morale. Cultural and societal contexts influence how conflicts are approached and resolved. Different cultures may emphasize direct confrontation or value harmony and indirect communication styles. Understanding these cultural nuances enhances the ability to navigate disagreements effectively and respectfully across diverse contexts. Moreover, personal growth is intertwined with a journey of conflict avoidance. It demands introspection, self-control, and a willingness to learn from both successes and mistakes. Leadership plays a pivotal role in shaping organizational culture and conflict resolution strategies. Leaders who prioritize peace-building and open communication set a positive example for their teams and communities. By fostering environments where individuals feel valued and respected, they cultivate creativity and productivity. Effective leadership in conflict management contributes to organizational success and collective resilience in the face of challenges. Then, avoiding provocations and disputes is not solely about conflict avoidance, but about embracing emotional intelligence and nurturing constructive relationships. It requires a commitment to continuous learning, self-awareness, and empathy towards others. By choosing peace over confrontation, individuals contribute to a more harmonious and productive environment where mutual respect and collaboration thrive. This approach not only enhances personal well-being, but also strengthens societal bonds in an increasingly interconnected and diverse world. Number 4. Lying. Lying, a complex and multifaceted behavior, touches upon fundamental aspects of human interaction and ethics. While occasional lies may seem justified in extreme situations where revealing the truth could prevent harm or conflict, habitual lying can profoundly impact trust and relationships. Some individuals may resort to habitual lying as a coping mechanism or to maintain control over situations, believing it serves their interests better than truthfulness. Intelligent individuals recognize that honesty forms the cornerstone of enduring and healthy relationships. By prioritizing truthfulness, people cultivate trust and mutual respect, essential components for maintaining meaningful connections. In contrast, lies create a tangled web of falsehoods that inevitably become unsustainable over time, potentially unraveling relationships and undermining personal credibility. Beyond interpersonal dynamics, the consequences of lying extend into broader societal and professional realms. In professional contexts, integrity and honesty are highly valued traits that contribute to organizational trust and credibility. Employees and leaders who uphold these principles foster a culture of transparency and accountability, which in turn enhances productivity and organizational cohesion. Moreover, habitual lying can have profound psychological effects on both the liar and those around them. For the liar, maintaining a facade of deceit can lead to heightened anxiety, guilt, and a sense of disconnection from others. Over time, the internal conflict between upholding lies and the desire for authenticity can strain mental well-being and emotional stability. In relationships, lies not only erode trust, but also hinder genuine communication and intimacy. They create barriers to open dialogue and mutual understanding, making it difficult to resolve conflicts and build meaningful connections. Honesty, on the other hand, encourages vulnerability and fosters deeper emotional bonds as individuals feel safe to share their thoughts and feelings authentically. Ethically navigating situations where truth-telling may be challenging requires thoughtful consideration of the potential consequences of both honesty and deception. While there may be instances where revealing the truth is uncomfortable or risky, the long-term benefits of honesty often outweigh the short-term discomfort. Honest communication promotes clarity and fairness, enabling individuals to make informed decisions and build relationships based on genuine interactions. Cultivating a culture of honesty begins with personal introspection and accountability. It involves reflecting on one's values and motivations for honesty, even in difficult circumstances. Choosing honesty over deceit demonstrates integrity and a commitment to ethical behavior, setting a positive example for others to follow and contributing to a more transparent and trustworthy society. Then, understanding the psychological drivers behind lying can deepen empathy and facilitate more compassionate responses to deceitful behavior. Individuals who habitually lie may be grappling with underlying insecurities, fears, or past experiences that influence their behavior. By approaching such situations with empathy and understanding, individuals can foster opportunities for growth and support, encouraging healthier patterns of communication and behavior. While the temptation to lie may arise in various situations, embracing honesty as a guiding principle reflects a deeper understanding of the importance of trust, integrity, and respect in personal and professional relationships. By prioritizing honesty, individuals contribute to creating environments where authenticity is valued, conflicts can be resolved constructively, and genuine connections can thrive. This approach not only enhances personal well-being, but also strengthens societal bonds in an increasingly interconnected and diverse global community. Number 5. Mocking. Mocking others for trivial reasons, such as skin color, beliefs, or social class, is a behavior that underscores a lack of empathy and emotional intelligence. It's a pervasive issue that affects both the individuals targeted and the broader community. When people mock others, they fail to appreciate the diverse tapestry of human experience, demonstrating a disregard for the dignity and worth of others. This behavior often reveals more about the insecurities of the person mocking than about those they target. At its root, mocking is a misguided attempt to assert dominance or superiority. Those who engage in mocking often do so to mask their own vulnerabilities and shortcomings. By belittling others, they seek to elevate themselves, albeit in a shallow and temporary manner. This approach, however, is inherently flawed. It creates an environment of hostility and division, rather than one of understanding and cooperation. Instead of fostering connections, mocking drives people apart. Intelligent individuals recognize that mutual respect is crucial for building healthy and productive relationships. They understand that every person has inherent worth and that our differences should be celebrated, not ridiculed. By respecting others, they create inclusive environments where everyone feels valued. This sense of inclusion encourages collaboration and innovation, as people are more willing to share their ideas and efforts when they feel respected. The repercussions of mocking can be profound and long-lasting. For those who are mocked, it can lead to diminished self-esteem and confidence, with lasting psychological impacts. In severe cases, it can result in social isolation, depression, and other mental health issues. Mocking can also escalate into more serious forms of discrimination and violence, perpetuating cycles of harm and marginalization. A society that tolerates mocking is one that implicitly endorses cruelty and insensitivity, undermining the principles of fairness and equality. A wise person avoids mocking and actively promotes respect and tolerance. They recognize that empathy and kindness are strengths, not weaknesses. By treating others with compassion and understanding, they create a positive influence that can transform relationships and communities. Their example encourages others to do the same, gradually fostering a culture of respect and inclusivity. Creating an environment of respect and tolerance requires intentional effort. It means challenging our own biases and standing up against mocking and derogatory behavior when we see it. It also involves educating others about the harmful effects of mocking and the importance of empathy and respect. By doing so, we can build a more just and compassionate society where everyone is treated with dignity. In our daily lives, we have countless opportunities to practice empathy and kindness. Simple actions, like listening carefully to others, offering support, and refraining from negative comments, can make a significant impact. These small acts, over time, contribute to a more positive and respectful social environment. It's important to understand that mocking often stems from ignorance and fear. By educating ourselves and others about different cultures, beliefs, and lifestyles, we can reduce these fears and promote greater understanding and acceptance. Education is a powerful tool against prejudice, helping to break down barriers and build bridges of mutual respect. Choosing to mock or to respect others reflects our character. It's a decision that shapes who we are and how we interact with the world. By choosing respect and empathy, we commit to values of equality, justice, and human dignity. We become agents of positive change, contributing to a world where everyone is valued and respected for who they are. Number 6. Never promise anything lightly. In our fast-paced world, where words are often spoken without much thought, the importance of a promise cannot be overstated. Promises form the cornerstone of trust and reliability. When someone makes a promise, they are giving their word, which should be considered their bond. If that bond is broken, the resulting disappointment and mistrust can have far-reaching consequences. Keeping promises is essential to maintaining credibility and building strong, reliable relationships. Unfortunately, many people fall into the trap of making promises they cannot keep. This behavior can stem from a variety of motivations, such as wanting to appear agreeable or fearing to disappoint others in the moment. However, the long-term consequences of unkept promises are far more damaging than the short-term discomfort of saying a no. Each broken promise chips away at the trust others have in you, and over time, this can lead to strained or severed relationships. A discerning person understands the weight of their words and the commitments they make. They know that a promise is not just a casual agreement, but a serious commitment that requires follow-through. By taking promises seriously, they demonstrate respect for others and for themselves. They avoid making impulsive commitments, knowing that doing so can lead to complicated situations where they may not be able to deliver on their word. Thoughtful individuals carefully assess their own capacities and current obligations before agreeing to new commitments. They recognize that overcommitting themselves can lead to unfulfilled promises and unnecessary stress. By understanding their limits, they can make informed decisions about what they can realistically achieve. This self-awareness helps them maintain a balance between their promises and their ability to fulfill them, ensuring they do not let others down. Moreover, making promises lightly can damage one's reputation. In both personal and professional realms, being known as someone who frequently fails to keep promises can lead to a loss of respect and opportunities. People prefer to associate with those who are dependable and trustworthy. A reputation for reliability can open doors and foster strong, supportive networks, whereas a reputation for broken promises can do the opposite. Keeping promises also reflects a person's integrity. When individuals commit to something and follow through, they show that their words have value and that they can be trusted. This consistency between words and actions builds self-respect and reinforces their moral character. It sends a powerful message to others that they are reliable and trustworthy, qualities that are highly esteemed in all areas of life. Additionally, honoring commitments fosters deeper and more meaningful relationships. Trust is the bedrock of any strong relationship, and it is built through consistent, reliable behavior. When people know they can count on someone to keep their word, it strengthens the bond between them. This trust leads to open communication, mutual respect, and a sense of security, all of which are crucial for healthy, enduring relationships. In the workplace, the ability to keep promises is particularly valuable. It showcases an individual's reliability and professionalism. Employers and colleagues alike appreciate someone who can be depended upon to meet their commitments. This dependability can lead to greater career opportunities, as those who are reliable are often entrusted with more significant responsibilities. It also contributes to a positive and productive work environment, where team members can trust each other to follow through on their tasks. The habit of honoring promises contributes to the overall well-being of communities. When individuals consistently keep their commitments, it creates a culture of trust and accountability. This culture fosters a sense of security and cooperation, making communities stronger and more cohesive. People feel more connected and supported when they can rely on each other, which enhances the overall quality of life. Never promising anything lightly is a principle that emphasizes the value of integrity, reliability, and self-awareness. By carefully considering their own limits and obligations, individuals can avoid overcommitting and ensure they can fulfill their promises. This practice builds trust, strengthens relationships, and fosters a sense of self-respect and integrity. In an increasingly uncertain world, being known as someone who keeps their promises is a rare and highly valued trait. Number 7. Words fueled by anger. Imagine a scenario where two lifelong friends, Sarah and Emily, find themselves in a heated argument over a misunderstanding. Sarah, feeling deeply hurt and angry, lashes out with harsh words, blaming Emily for something she didn't do. In that moment of fury, Sarah's words cut like a knife, leaving Emily devastated and questioning their friendship. This story is a stark reminder of the irreversible damage that words fueled by anger can cause, emphasizing the need for emotional control and measured responses in times of conflict. Being carried away by words in a conflict or argument is very complicated, as it can cause irreversible problems. The sting of harsh words can linger far longer than any physical wound, creating rifts in relationships that may never fully heal. Emotional outbursts often reveal a momentary lack of control and can leave lasting scars on those involved. In the heat of the moment, it is easy to forget that words, once spoken, cannot be taken back. This underscores the importance of managing our emotions and choosing our words carefully, especially during moments of anger. Speaking words fueled by anger reveals a momentary lack of emotional control and can have lasting repercussions on interpersonal relationships. When emotions run high, our ability to think clearly and rationally diminishes. This can lead to saying things we don't truly mean, but that can have a profound impact on the person we are addressing. The aftermath of such exchanges often includes regret, guilt, and a strained relationship, making it crucial to find ways to temper our responses during conflicts. An intelligent person understands that anger is a fleeting emotion and avoids communicating impulsively during moments of emotional intensity. They recognize that while anger can feel overpowering, it is often transient and can be managed with the right techniques. By taking a step back and allowing themselves time to cool down, they can prevent the escalation of the conflict and maintain their composure. This approach not only protects their relationships, but also enhances their own emotional well-being. You may have heard the saying, "It takes two to tango." Indeed, a wise person prefers to withdraw from the argument, even if they are right, to avoid losing that right with unfiltered words. This adage highlights the importance of mutual participation in a conflict and the role that each person plays in either escalating or defusing a situation. By choosing to step away from a heated argument, a wise individual demonstrates maturity and foresight, understanding that preserving the relationship is more important than winning the argument. Wisdom is manifested in the ability to remain calm and controlled even in emotionally charged situations. Wise people know that words spoken in anger can cause deep and lasting wounds. Therefore, they choose to pause and reflect before responding. This ability to maintain composure under pressure is a hallmark of emotional intelligence and can significantly improve the quality of our interactions. By approaching conflicts with a calm and measured mindset, we can foster more constructive and respectful dialogues. Understanding that a measured and conscious reaction is always more effective than an impulsive response, wise people manage anger with serenity. They realize that responding in anger often leads to escalation, while a calm response can de-escalate a tense situation. This approach not only prevents further conflict, but also sets a positive example for others, promoting a culture of respect and understanding. The ability to manage one's emotions and respond thoughtfully is a valuable skill that can enhance all areas of life. A wise person is aware that every word carries weight and consequences, which is why they choose to communicate respectfully and constructively even in moments of tension. They understand that words have the power to heal or harm, and they strive to use them wisely. This conscientious approach to communication helps to build trust and respect in relationships, creating a more positive and supportive environment. By prioritizing respectful communication, we can avoid unnecessary conflicts and strengthen our connections with others. This ability for self-control and reflection is a sign of true emotional intelligence and contributes to a more harmonious and understanding environment. Emotional intelligence involves recognizing and managing our own emotions, as well as understanding and influencing the emotions of others. By practicing self-control and reflection, we can navigate conflicts more effectively and maintain healthier relationships. This skill is essential for personal and professional success, as it enables us to interact with others in a more empathetic and respectful manner. To be honest, the ability to manage emotions and choose the right words is essential for maintaining peace and respect in all human interactions. In a world where misunderstandings and conflicts are inevitable, the way we handle our emotions can make all the difference. By prioritizing calm and thoughtful communication, we can create a more peaceful and respectful environment for ourselves and those around us. This not only enhances our relationships, but also contributes to our overall well-being and happiness. Number 8. Judging someone's appearance. Judging someone's appearance is a sensitive and intricate matter that demands the wisdom to navigate it thoughtfully. The truly perceptive understand the potential harm and offense that can stem from making remarks about someone's physical attributes. These insightful individuals recognize the power of their words and the significant impact they can have on another person's self-esteem and emotional well-being. Instead of offering superficial judgments, they choose to focus on deeper and more meaningful aspects of a person's character and actions. The wise understand that abstaining from commenting on someone's appearance goes beyond mere politeness. It's about acknowledging the profound effects such remarks can have. Judgments about physical looks can create discomfort, strain relationships, and foster an environment of insecurity and negativity. A discerning person is aware that everyone carries their insecurities and personal battles, and highlighting someone's appearance can intensify these struggles. When a perceptive individual observes that someone's appearance might hint at underlying issues or distress, they approach the situation with care and discretion. Rather than making potentially embarrassing comments, they find compassionate ways to offer support, avoiding unnecessary humiliation. This approach not only preserves dignity but also strengthens trust and respect between individuals. This restraint and support require a deep understanding of human nature and the intricacies of individual experiences. People's appearances are influenced by a multitude of factors, including genetics, lifestyle choices, and circumstances beyond their control. A wise person respects these differences and refrains from making assumptions based on superficial observations. In social interactions, the discerning prioritize empathy and compassion over criticism and judgment. They recognize that everyone deserves acceptance and appreciation for who they are, not for how they look. This perspective fosters a more inclusive and supportive community, where individuals feel safe to express themselves without fear of judgment. Moreover, true insight lies in the appreciation of diversity. Perceptive individuals celebrate the uniqueness of each person, understanding that differences in appearance add to the richness of human existence. They realize that beauty is not confined to a specific standard, but is found in the variety of shapes, sizes, colors, and expressions that make up humanity. Refraining from judging others' appearances also promotes self-awareness and personal growth. By resisting the urge to judge, individuals become more mindful of their biases and prejudices. This self-reflection leads to a deeper understanding of personal values and principles, fostering continuous self-improvement. In relationships, the absence of superficial judgments lays the groundwork for trust and mutual respect. People are more likely to reveal their true selves when they feel accepted for who they are rather than judged for how they look. This openness encourages deeper connections and more meaningful interactions. Ultimately, the wisdom to avoid judging someone's appearance reflects a person's character and integrity. It demonstrates a commitment to kindness, respect, and understanding. In a world often focused on external beauty, insightful individuals remind us of the importance of valuing the essence of each person. In conclusion, true wisdom involves recognizing the potential harm in judging someone's appearance and choosing to abstain from such comments. It requires empathy, sensitivity, and a deep respect for individual differences. By avoiding superficial judgments, insightful individuals contribute to a more inclusive, compassionate, and supportive society where everyone feels valued for who they are. Number 9. overgeneralizations. Steering clear of overgeneralizations is crucial for nurturing meaningful and insightful conversations. When we generalize, we risk painting with too broad a brush, blurring the unique contours of each person's story and identity. Picture a world where every individual is reduced to a mere stereotype based on superficial traits. Such simplifications not only fail to capture the richness of human experience, but also perpetuate harmful biases and misconceptions. Intelligent dialogue thrives on diversity and nuance. It requires us to recognize that each person is a complex tapestry woven from countless threads, personal histories, cultural backgrounds, and individual choices. By embracing this complexity, we open ourselves to deeper understanding and empathy. Furthermore, overgeneralizations can lead to unjust treatment and discrimination. When we assume all members of a group share identical thoughts or behaviors, we deny them the dignity of their unique perspectives and experiences. Respectful discourse demands that we see beyond labels and engage with people as individuals with their own strengths, challenges, and aspirations. In essence, the journey toward respectful and enlightened communication begins with a commitment to honoring the distinctiveness of each person. Let's challenge ourselves to move beyond stereotypes and appreciate the kaleidoscope of humanity. By doing so, we not only foster genuine connections, but also enrich our own perspectives on what it means to live in a diverse and interconnected world. Number 10. Words devoid of empathy. Ever wondered how words, when lacking empathy, can impact our interactions? Empathy, the ability to deeply understand and resonate with another person's emotions, is not merely a soft skill but a cornerstone of meaningful communication. It shapes the way we listen, respond, and ultimately, connect with others on a profound level. Consider a scenario where every conversation is imbued with empathy. It involves actively listening, not just to words but to the emotions and underlying experiences being shared. Empathy prompts us to choose our words carefully, ensuring they reflect sensitivity and acknowledgement of the other person's feelings. In contrast, words devoid of empathy risk overlooking or diminishing those feelings, unintentionally causing emotional distance or discomfort. Empathetic communication isn't just about avoiding insensitivity, it's about actively fostering understanding and validation. When we speak empathetically, we affirm the significance of others' experiences, demonstrating that their emotions are acknowledged and respected. This affirmation builds bridges of trust and solidarity, strengthening relationships and creating a supportive environment. Furthermore, empathetic words possess a unique power to heal and uplift. They have the ability to turn moments of misunderstanding or conflict into opportunities for connection and growth. By choosing empathy in our interactions, we contribute to a culture of compassion and empathy, where every voice is heard and valued. In essence, the impact of empathy in our words extends far beyond simple conversation. It shapes the quality of our relationships, enhances our ability to collaborate effectively, and builds a more empathetic society overall. Let's embrace empathy not just as a skill but as a transformative force that enriches both our personal interactions and our collective understanding of one another. Number 11. Negative and self-defeating affirmations. And whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. This famous quote by Henry Ford encapsulates the profound impact of our beliefs and affirmations on our outcomes in life. Negative and self-defeating affirmations, whether directed inward or outward, have a powerful influence that can either empower or constrain us. Consider the implications of constantly affirming limitations or shortcomings. When we engage in negative self-talk or belittle others, we not only undermine our own potential, but also perpetuate cycles of self-doubt and disempowerment. Such affirmations can become self-fulfilling prophecies, shaping our behaviors and decisions in ways that align with our negative expectations. Intelligent individuals recognize the dynamic nature of affirmations. They are not passive statements but active contributors to our mindset and actions. Choosing to replace negative affirmations with positive and empowering ones cultivates a mindset of growth and resilience. It encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for learning and development, rather than obstacles to be feared or avoided. Furthermore, negative affirmations create barriers to personal and collective progress. When we internalize self-defeating beliefs or propagate negative stereotypes about others, we hinder our ability to achieve meaningful goals and foster harmonious relationships. Positive affirmations, on the other hand, promote self-confidence and optimism, paving the way for greater personal fulfillment and collective success. Self-awareness is key to breaking free from the grip of negative affirmations. It involves cultivating mindfulness to recognize when we're engaging in destructive self-talk or perpetuating harmful narratives about others. By becoming conscious of our thought patterns, we gain the power to consciously reshape them in ways that support our growth and well-being. And yes, the impact of affirmations extends beyond individual psychology to broader societal dynamics. In workplaces, schools, and communities, the language we use shapes organizational culture and social interactions. Leaders who model positive affirmations inspire greater engagement and creativity among their teams. Educators who encourage students with affirming language create learning environments where potential is nurtured and achievements celebrated. In essence, the practice of avoiding negative and self-defeating affirmations is about fostering a mindset of possibility and empowerment. By consciously choosing affirmations that uplift and inspire, we not only enhance our own resilience and well-being, but also contribute to a more supportive and inclusive society. Let's harness the transformative power of positive affirmations to create a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive and fulfill their potential. Number 12. Underestimating others. Imagine the world of sports, where athletes constantly defy expectations and break records thought impossible. Take Serena Williams, whose journey to become one of the greatest tennis players of all time was marked by overcoming skepticism and underestimation. Despite facing doubts about her abilities early in her career, Williams' determination and skill propelled her to multiple Grand Slam titles and inspired a new generation of athletes. Underestimating someone's capabilities isn't just a matter of respect, it reflects a limited understanding of human potential. Each person possesses a unique set of talents and strengths that, when recognized and encouraged, can lead to remarkable achievements. By dismissing or downplaying others, we erect barriers to collaboration and inhibit collective progress. Intelligent individuals recognize the power of diversity in driving innovation and success. Embracing different perspectives and abilities enriches teams and organizations, fostering an environment where everyone can thrive. By valuing and empowering individuals, we create pathways for personal growth and create a culture of inclusivity where all contributions are valued. This thing often stems from ingrained biases and stereotypes that overlook individual capabilities. When we judge people based on superficial characteristics or preconceived notions, we miss out on their unique talents and potential contributions. Embracing diversity means challenging these biases and embracing a more inclusive worldview that values each person's unique strengths. A wise approach involves fostering empathy and actively listening to understand the experiences and aspirations of others. By offering support and constructive feedback, we enable individuals to exceed perceived limitations and achieve beyond expectations. This fosters an environment of trust and cooperation, where everyone feels empowered to make meaningful contributions. When individuals are consistently underestimated, it can erode confidence and hinder personal growth. Overcoming this requires breaking down barriers and advocating for fair treatment and equal opportunities for all. Self-awareness plays a crucial role in overcoming biases and fostering a more inclusive mindset. It involves recognizing our own assumptions and challenging stereotypes that limit our understanding of others' potential. By promoting a culture of respect and appreciation, we create an environment where diverse talents are celebrated and utilized for collective success. So that diminishes not only individual potential, but also collective progress. By embracing diversity, fostering inclusivity, and recognizing the strengths of every individual, we create opportunities for innovation and positive change. Let's commit to valuing and empowering others, ensuring that everyone has the chance to thrive and contribute their unique gifts to a brighter future. There you have it, the 12 things a wise person never says. We hope you find these insights helpful in your journey towards wisdom and better communication. Thank you for watching. If you found these insights valuable, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more wisdom. Don't forget to let your comment, I'm ready to learning about it, and see you in the next video.